Okay, so I'm recording this right now, so just in case Christina can't jump on, because I know she was on an airplane until real early this morning. But you guys, I'm so excited. I may not look it right now because I'm so tired, but seriously, like the last week or so, I've really been looking forward to our team cup. I will also just be honest with you guys as a leader. Okay, it's the very first time that I've ever led a team cup. I've been on several team cups, but it's my first time leading. So I am nervous, so I will let you know that up front, but I do have a game plan. And so I believe that as long as we follow the game plan and we're, working together and being honest with each other about where we're at, if we're scared, if we're nervous, if we're, having days where we're frustrated, we're going to be talking to each other a lot, you guys, okay? We're going to be BFFs by the end of this. And I really love that because you think that we know each other now, we're really going to get to know each other. We're going to get to know each other's quirks. We might see each other bitchy one day, just let it out. Just be seriously, be who you guys are, because I really think that the camaraderie that's going to happen when we're honest with each other like that is really what's going to help us to be our most successful in Team Cup. If you're having a bad day, I want to encourage you guys to not pull back. Kind of like when we're in our diet, and we're on a meal plan, and if we eat, we tend to have that human reaction where we pull back, from the challenge groups. We're kind of, feeling ashamed, guilty, that kind of thing. I really want to encourage you guys with Team Cup to not let that happen, because we're all depending on all of us. We need to depend on each other, and I don't want anyone to feel like we're letting each other down, and if you feel like you're not maybe performing as well with your SC point, it does not mean that you have let us down. It doesn't mean you've let yourself down. It just means it hasn't happened yet. And so when things like that occur, come talk to us. The chat, I'm actually going to take that down today, because I feel like we should be communicating in our team page more so, or not team page, excuse me, our group page more so than in the chat. And the reason for that, even though I love the chat, as you guys can see, if you're not on the chat all the time, all of the conversation gets pushed way up, and it's kind of hard to follow what everyone is talking about, And so if it's inside the page, it'll be a lot easier for us to just if someone makes a comment, we can see the original comment and everybody else that's helped and, that kind of thing. So we're going to go ahead and just start communicating on the group page. So
stop, okay.
For right now, does anybody have any questions? Any
seriously?
Fears, any anger, any emotion that you guys are feeling that you want to talk about? Because I think we should just get it all out right now.
I mean, I'm nervous because I want so much, and I want to keep up with the goals, and I know that I get really down on myself easily when I don't make a goal. So I just hope that I can keep up.
You've got it.
Thanks.
Is anybody else feeling like that?
Yeah, I'm bummed.
I do. I feel.
Club.
Huh? Say it again.
I'm bummed I didn't hit Success Club last month. I was so close.
Oh, I know. Did you end up at SC4?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That. You know what? That is a real bummer when you're 1 point away like that. I know.
And I had so many people that were gonna get it yesterday because payday's Friday. A lot of people have, but. Yeah. None of them responded to my messages, and they didn't even read them. So I'm like, ah!
Okay. So do you by any chance remember the tip that I gave to you when you sent a message and they don't read it?
To post on their personal page?
Yeah. So I would spend time doing that today and just tagging their name and just letting them know, hey, you know, Maria, whatever, tag their name. I sent you a private message, hoping you received it. And just put like a big smile face or, you know, just real simple. And then that'll at least get them that notification to where they'll go and look at it. Because sometimes, like, when people use their cell phones, if they're not subscribing to that messenger thing, which a lot of people are like anti-messenger, they think that Facebook is somehow going to get all of our private information and come and steal our kids. I mean, so some people are really, really overly nervous about that. And so they have even like done posts, who's going to join me to not join Messenger? I mean, I've seen like
don't make me put this down and come and get you.
And so if they don't have Messenger, they're not going to be able to see our messages unless they're on a home computer. A lot of people don't use a home computer for Facebook. They're always on their phone, you know?
Come, we're going to go right now.
That's why I started tagging people like that. And it really, really has helped a lot. Like the first couple of months when I wasn't getting like people to respond to me, I thought to myself, I wonder if, you know, this is the reason. So I started tagging, and then I started getting more people to talk to.
I'm on it. Look, I'm on a video right now. You can't stay on my phone right now.
How did you know her name was Maria? That's so weird.
I didn't, but you know what's really weird? Like when I was giving like just a sample name, I've been saying Maria lately. I don't know why. So everybody's called Maria.
It really is Maria though.
David.
Like even I think it was last night when I was talking to Faith, and she was like talking to me about some of her conversation, and I was pretending like it was Maria that I was doing. So, but yeah, so you actually you worked your ass off last month, Jessica. So you're gonna find that you're probably gonna have a very busy beginning of August because you have like followed up with so many people. So I would just jump on those like right away. And as an FYI, even though the ticket is going to go back to its normal price of $160, they haven't changed the price yet. And I think a lot of times when it's the weekend, they don't update the corporate website until Monday. So if you know of anybody that wants 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme, I would be like, dude, you got to get it right now before the price changes. So I would recommend that.
You won't get up and let me brush your hair.
That you talked about, to the 21-day fix.
I hopefully have a lot for August because I had a lot of people at the end of July that were like a week or two. So hopefully August will be good.
It will.
It will be.
It will be. Yeah. Yeah, we have to have the mindset of we are top producers. This is what I've always done being in sales forever, you guys. And it seriously, seriously helps. When you're talking to people and let's say you haven't
make her get up and come to me.
In your mind, you have already hit Success Club. You have surpassed where you normally go. You are like this big number producing machine. You don't need this person to buy because you know someone else will buy.
Come here, baby.
That's the mindset that I have trained myself as I've been in different sales careers over the years. And as I've held true to that on days when I, start to get that, oh man, kind of a feeling or
come here, baby.
pressure on yourself or whatever. I remember that and I start acting as if I've already gotten to my goal and I've already gotten past it. And that positive mindset attracts other people and they will want to work with you. So I recommend having that all the time, no matter what. And this month with personal development is going to be huge because we're going to be so busy and the pressure is going to be a lot stronger, on us. And so you're going to want to make sure that you're digging into personal development we might have to do it a couple times a day instead of once, you know.
I need to get on that. I'm not going to lie. I don't do much personal development. I need to.
It will really, really make a huge difference, Jessica. It really will.
Jessica.
When I don't do it either, so it's not like I'm Miss Perfection, read it all the time every day, but I do notice that when I don't, that my attitude is really stinky, and I'm like, why am I feeling more bitchy today? You know, so I'll start like analyzing myself, and then I'll be like, oh, one, most of the time I haven't been in my Bible on those days. Two, I haven't done my personal development either. And I haven't given the day over to God. Like, you know, I'm giving this to you. You bring the people to me who you want me to talk to, you know. And I feel like when all those three things are lining up and we have a positive mindset, that's when it really, really starts happening and just starts, you know, to flow. But, you know, personal development isn't just about your business, you guys. It's about helping you as a human being to grow. So any area of your own personal life that you feel like you're lacking in, that is where you should go to for personal development. So, like, if you're struggling with, you know, self-worth, you know, depression, I mean, whatever it is, you need to be getting a book that's based on that to help pull you out of that mindset and put you on a positive mindset of that area. So that is what I always recommend. So we might not all be reading the same book, and that's okay.
Yeah, I downloaded a bunch of podcasts. I just need to listen to them. They're on my phone, though. They're there. I'm ready.
I love podcasts. Yeah, Sean T right now is my favorite. Have you listened to him?
I have a bunch of Shalene's, though.
Yeah, I listen to her too. She's really good. And I love her mind of business. Like, she really has helped me a lot in my business.
David, give her her toothbrush and toothpaste.
I like
right there next to you.
Like, take notes when I listen to her podcast, because there's a lot of stuff that you can actually apply. Yeah. With Sean T, I more just sit there and listen and let it soak in, and I feel so much better about myself after I'm done listening to him.
I'll have to listen to his Kind of Insanity. I was always like, yes.
Yeah. Do you want to know the name of his podcast, or do you already know what it's called?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to know the name of Sean T's podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, it's called Define Your Life.
Oh, I think I might have his on there, actually.
Okay. It's really interesting. You could scroll all the way down to where he starts in the very beginning, because he's had a lot of them since he started. But what I like about it is hearing his background story. And he, when he shares, you're like, oh, dang. You know, that explains a lot. So you kind of go through, like, you know, his abusive stuff when he was younger and all this stuff, and it's taking him to where he's at right now, and it's really amazing. So it kind of makes me love him more, and when I'm working out to him, I'm like, oh, so I feel like more proud of him that he's gotten so far, and he's like helping so many people. Pretty cool. So anyways, all right, so how many of you guys have watched Shelly's video? I
haven't.
Okay.
I love it.
I haven't.
Your first assignment today is to watch her video. It's 30 minutes long, so it is a little bit longer, but it's packed with so much goodness. And basically, her video is in line with our layout, you know, that I did on our group page, where, you know, we have like how many calls we're going to do how many posts we're going to do every day, how many follow-ups. So it really lines up well with like the little mission statement or whatever that I put inside the group page. And the thing that really, really stuck out to me was, you know, not giving up on ourselves, to come together as a team every day to push ourselves beyond what we think that we're capable of, and to have a really good tracking system. So do you guys track who you're talking to, especially as you're adding new friends? Like,
I do. I write it all down.
Okay, so that was fake, right? I think.
Yeah.
I can't see your face.
I try, but I usually have like friend adding bonanzas and like messaging bonanzas. Like it's always feast or famine, like 300 or nothing.
Yeah.
So I have no idea how to keep track of that. It's crazy sometimes. Sometimes I lose messages and like 2 days later I'm like, oh, I never responded.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep. Yeah, and you know what? That actually,
Messenger doesn't help with that at all.
yeah, that happens to me a lot. And with Facebook, yeah, you can't tag it and have a way that where you've opened it, but you haven't actually, you know, responded. So it's really important, especially this month, to start having a tracking system.
What?
So
Your belt?
what I'll just tell you guys.
Take the sticker off of your butt, David.
Like worked out best for you. You can use notebooks. So anytime that you get a friend
You see
request,
what I'm doing?
write down their name.
I'm in a meeting
Write
right now.
down where you found them.
There's no way you can play on this right now.
Write down like where you're at in the conversation, so that way you do follow-ups a lot easier. You can also use Excel spreadsheets.
After church, okay?
You could use a Google document. So there's like a Google Drive that you could do. So I think there's also something called Evernote is another one. I've never actually gone on there, but those are the three things that are three
No, you saw it.
tracking systems that I know of that other successful coaches use. So starting now, I know it's going to be hard with this busy month, okay, to go backwards. And I think that probably your best efforts are spent starting to track now. And when we're not going to be in a busy month, to go backwards and grab those people and add them to your system. Obviously, you're still going to go backwards and talk to those people. So if you want to add them to your system, you can do that at that time. Yeah. But if you're saying like 300 people or whatever, that's going to be a lot of time that you're going to have to invest in doing that. So, but you will want to do it eventually, Jessica, because that'll be good for your business. Because sometimes you can even follow up with people, you know, 2 months from now, and they'll be ready. You know,
I'm even I was working on last month, starting with like when I first started and going back and talking to every single person that's ever responded to me.
Yeah.
Just see how that works.
Yeah. Do any of you guys have like pages, or are you primarily focused on your personal?
Personal.
Okay. So
Personal.
Okay. Anita suggested that you don't need a like page until you get to diamond rank as you're starting to team build, so you don't want one. So when you guys are ready, just let me know and I can help you build a like page. But one of the things that Shelly talks about for Team Cup is when you have a like page is, and I didn't even know this, is you can actually go into their, like the people who have liked your page, and you could send them like a friend request and say, hey, I'm the owner of such and such business page. Thought I'd reach out to you to say I'm a real person, you know, and I'd like to connect more with you and stuff.
Stop, Vicky.
I'm actually going to be spending some time today doing that because I didn't even know that was possible to see the like pages. Lori.
Give me the face.
Anyway, so yeah, just make sure you guys have a good tracking system. It's going to be super important this month. When we send out our private messages to people, if they have not responded or read it or any of that kind of thing, I recommend, especially this month, going back into those private messages that we sent out and just sending, hey, just want to make sure you got my private message. Are you or anybody, you know, that you maybe know interested in getting some information? Or again, you can tag them on the page. So you're going to want to make sure you do a follow-up on those private messages that you've never talked to yet from those people. And I think that that's pretty much it as far as I wanted to talk to you guys about. Watch the video, get a tracking system going. Today, follow up with people you've ever talked to about the 21-day fix and try and bring them on with a challenge pack. This weekend would be a good time to give away a prize to people. that are, you know, do a drawing of some sort to get into the 21-day fix before the price goes away. So if you guys do that and follow up with people that you've ever talked to about 21-day fix, I believe you will find you will start hitting Success Club a lot and get some points starting right away this weekend. So let's focus on that. And I'm going to figure out if there's a way to have a tracking system just for August with our calls that we're doing, or our posts and things and invites, kind of like that 555 accountability that we've been doing, where we can take a picture of, you know, the people that we responded, because I think that it'll keep us all accountable together if we're tracking, you know, the 30 people, the 30 to 50 people a day that we're going to be messaging and we're, you know, following up with and stuff, so that we can all see that we're doing that and pulling our weight. So I'm going to figure out if we can do some sort of a Google Drive. I'm going to ask my husband today to see if there's a way that we can all have like a public drive that we can go in and like log our information, because I think that might be easier. You know, what do you guys think? Or would you rather just take a picture of like how we've been doing it?
That's easy.
Yeah, either way is fine.
What, doing the picture of the notebook? Is that easier for you guys?
I like to write things down. I'm not like a huge typing computer kind of person.
Okay. What about you, Lori?
Either way is fine with me. Picture,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay. And Faith, do you prefer to write down who you talk to and take a picture of it?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay. Well, we'll just keep it as paper then. That actually makes it easier on me too. So let's do that. So we're going to start today, August 1st. We're going to be sending out invites to 30 brand new people today, anywhere from 30 to 50. If you can get in 50, the higher chances you will get successful faster, the more numbers that you do, but at least do 30 a day. And then we'll take a picture and we'll post it inside our group page, okay? And so does anyone have any questions on that? All right.
No.
Any other like concerns or?
So these are brand new ones, right? Not follow-ups or anything?
Right. These are going to be brand new people.
Like, hi, thank you for your interest, brand new?
Yeah, exactly. So like if you have posted on an exchange group, or if you posted on your homepage and someone says, I want information, then those count too.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just going into your friend list and just randomly picking somebody, like who's going to be that lucky person I get to talk to today? They're going to feel so excited getting a message from me. They're going to be like, oh my God, I get to talk to Heather today. Yay! So anyway, I think if we have that attitude, it's going to make it so that when we do hear those no's, we're going to be like, whatever, move on to the next person. So, go for the no, and don't be scared of them, you guys. It does not mean they're rejecting you. They're just saying, no, not now. It's not a good time. There's a book, if you don't like hearing no, okay? There's a book called Go for No. It is the most amazing book, you guys. It talks about going for 100 no's every single day, because those are seeds that you're planting in those people's minds. So they're not really no, they're just, you've educated them and they might come back later, you know, when they're ready. And normally out of 100 people that you talk to, you're going to get 3 or 4 people that have said yes. And that's good. You know, so if we're talking to 30 to 50 people every day, you guys, we should at least be getting 1 to 2 people out of that 30 to 50 that are going to say yes. And then it's just a numbers game. So that's why the more people that you talk to, the faster it is that you're going to get to your goal. So if you feel like you're like haven't hit your goal, you know, like let's say in a couple days, you know, like 3 days down the road, you haven't hit a Success Club yet, like you haven't brought on a challenger, what I would do if I was you is start talking to even more people every day. So you're going to start looking at yourself, seeing kind of what your average is, and then gauge that yourself. So if you need to add more people that you're talking to. Okay? All right, you guys. So again, we're going to be starting to talk inside the group page, not the chat. I'm going to be taking that down so that way we can, keep track of the conversations and not lose messages. As you can see, it kind of pushes them up. So any concern, any question, post it in there. I'm going to be posting motivation all the time to keep you guys going. And then again, we'll be talking once a week, okay, through Zoom like this. We'll do it on Friday mornings at 9. And hopefully the report will be out by then, but if not, I can always, post the report inside our group page. And then we will be keeping in touch with each other every day through checking in with our, who we've talked to and how it's going. All right. Sound good, everyone?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Okay, let's get to it. And if we win the goal, we win the goal. But you know what? If we don't, I don't care. What I really love, you guys, is that we're doing this together. You guys are my runners on the team, okay? Not everybody's working the business like us. So for me, personally, as your leader, to be able to do something like this with you, where we're working really close and we're working towards that common goal, it excites me so much. Who knows? I'm just excited at the possibilities of what this is going to do for your guys' business, It's going to blow up, I know, but because you guys haven't seen it blow up before, and I have with other people that have been on Team Cup, I know what's going to come, and I'm excited to see that happen for you guys. That's why I'm really excited that we're doing this together. So I'm really excited about it. All right, so have a great weekend, and we will keep in touch, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, love you guys. Have a good one.
Love you too.